I want people to stop hating on the fact that I've started nicknaming Starbucks very unattractive things, such as Starbs, The Buck, and Buc-ee's. It's another beautiful day. What was our next destination? People need to leave me alone and let me drink my peach iced tea. Someone tried to recommend something to me that was not from Starbucks, or I don't know. They said, have you ever had oolong tea? And I said, does the Buck sell oolong tea? And they said, stop giving Starbucks unattractive nicknames. And I said, if it's not peach white tea, get it away from me.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
That's all. Here we are at the good old Buck, also known as Buc-ee's. Let's go inside.
You better work!
I'm very annoying and forgot you guys in the car. Okay, let's go. Okay. So, I'm back from Starbucks. Well, stop jingling. Stop it. So I'm back in the car from Starbucks. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a Starbucks haul just so you guys can have, I don't know, a pretty good accurate representation of what I do with my morning. So, this peach white iced tea, which is my favorite drink from Starbucks, I actually got yesterday. It sat in the car overnight. It still tastes pretty good. My Starbucks haul includes some veggies. Now, a lot of people think these are disgusting because it has literal grass in it. I say, suck it up and drink your grass because, honestly, I just know that I'm going to eat like crap for the rest of the day, so I want to get nutrients. I want everyone at home watching this to know that I never ended up drinking this. It sat in my car all day and got extremely hot, and when I got home it smelled really bad, so I threw it away. Haha, go health. Thing I got on my haul, spinach and feta wrap. You guys can't really see it, can you? It just looks like a burnt toe. Egg white, spinach, feta cheese. It's really good, actually. It's one of my favorite breakfast wraps. I don't love spinach on its own, but when they put it in a wrap, it tricks me into eating healthy. The people in the Jeep in front of me have just stared into my soul because I think they thought they were going to pull through this spot, but boom, I was here, baby. Last thing I got was a blueberry muffin, which I'm going to pretend like it's for my mom or for my posse, my squad, but I'm probably just going to eat this too because the spinach and feta wrap doesn't really fill me up and I'm a growing boy. Other thing I would like to say, shout out to the red car next to me who parked like a total Actually, I don't think you're allowed to say and not get your video restricted, so let me rephrase. Shout out to the red car next to me who parked like a total jerk. That's so not a good replacement for the word. But shout out to the car next to me who parked like just the giantest idiot. I actually had to squeeze my body down to the size of a pinhead.
Who you calling pinhead?
To get into my car. Another car is pulling in where that Jeep left and people are walking by me. This is very awkward. Should I start the car and at least pretend like I'm doing something? Today's gonna be very boring. I'm headed back to the trail. Somebody asked in my last video why I go to the trail so much. I hate going to the gym with a vengeance. I just hate it. Oh, this woman is looking at every fiber of my being. I'm so uncomfortable. I go hiking because I can easily knock out like a good 8 or 9 miles in a few hours, whereas if I went to the gym, I would actually just lay on one of those gym mats and cry myself to sleep. All right, so we're at the AT&T store. So much has happened since I last saw you. Number 1, I ate all my Buc-ee's. Number 2, I'm gonna need another peach white. Let me spin you guys a tale. I have a friend who is stationed overseas in Japan. She is in the Navy. And we talk on FaceTime all the time. Now, what you guys might not know if you've never done long distance FaceTiming, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can FaceTime and it does not cost you anything. If you connect to your cellular data, I don't know if you can use FaceTime on cellular data, whatever. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can FaceTime video chat someone or FaceTime audio someone and it does not cost you anything. Now, with AT&T, if you're not connected to Wi-Fi and you just try to call this weird 30-digit number from Japan, they're gonna put you on a regular long-distance telephone call. So yesterday, I was on the phone with my friend, minding my own business for like 3 hours. I wake up this morning to a bill from AT&T that says, you have exceeded $400 in international long-distance charges. Now, I want you guys to riddle me this. Of all the girls you know in the world, who doesn't have $400 to pay for an international AT&T bill? Me. Not only did the message say I had exceeded $400, the bill for my international long distance calling was almost $600. So I drove to this lovely AT&T store in Norwood. I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of Cowtown. And I went in there, tears on lock, ready to cry myself into oblivion because homegirl doesn't have $400 to pay this bill. And the lady was like, well, you'll have to call customer service. I was like, thank you for your help, ma'am. I'm sorry I stood outside when you guys were just opening. I'm gonna leave. I'm freaking out! An hour later, I get off the phone with AT&T's international customer service. And let me tell you guys, I've never played the dumb girl card so bad because in all honesty, I didn't know what I was doing was gonna cost me $600. I have called my friend in Japan hundreds of times since she's been in Japan, and it's never done this to me. And I was at home for most of the call, and then I was at a McDonald's, but I was for sure connected to Wi-Fi. But I guess maybe I just clicked phone call instead of FaceTime, and so I screwed myself. So I'm texting my friend and we're like, oh God, how are we gonna come up with $600? We both broke as F. And then the guy on the phone, the beautiful, sweet, wonderful man at AT&T, Jesus, I can't remember his name. It was not Jesus. The wonderful, most kind, caring soul at AT&T tells me that he's gonna cancel the charges because he looked through all my call history. He was like, you've never before made a 3-hour phone call to Japan, so this must have just been a mistake. And then that beautiful boy walked me through the process of making sure this never happens again. And I just need to get this on camera that I owe my soul, my existence on this round earth to AT&T because you guys came through. Homegirl was in the hole for $600 and AT&T came through. I need to go get another peach white iced tea because I'm not going to make it through the day without a second Starbucks now that I've suffered this traumatic event. I just want AT&T to know I've been a customer with you since about 13 years I've been an AT&T customer, and I am never leaving. AT&T has my business for life. I have to go get my Starbs, my Buckies, the Buck Gang, Buck Squad. I will see you guys when I have calmed down. My hair looks like crud. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna go. I almost fell down.